Welcome to Vocabulary Lesson 9. Our first root word this week is meter. It comes to us from Greek by way of Latin, and in both languages it refers to measure. Our first term I'm sure you're familiar with. It's metric. It's an adjective relating to or based on the metric system. Many Americans now are beginning to become accustomed to the metric units, such as liter, milligram, and kilometer. Our second term is odometer. It's a noun, an instrument used to measure distance traveled. Probably the most common use of odometer is the odometer that's in the automobiles, that you set it to 0, then you start on a trip, and it tracks the distance you've covered. Our third term is symmetrical, and it's an adjective. It's having or exhibiting balanced proportions or the beauty that results from such balance. So if I look at a flower arrangement and I can see that it's a perfect triangle sitting in a vase, I can say that flower arrangement is symmetrical because both sides match each other. The fourth term related to meter is tactometer, and it's a noun. It's a device used to measure the speed of rotation of the engine. So as an example for a sentence, we could say, even though one's purpose of having a tactometer is to help drivers keep their engine speed down, some people occasionally try to see how highly they can make the needle go. Our second root word is QUIS, and it's derived from Latin, and it means to seek or to obtain. You can see it in our word acquire. Our first term related to QUIS is inquisition, and it's a noun. And it's a questioning or examining that is often severe. If you come in late for curfew, and your parents have no idea where you've gone, you may feel like you're in an inquisition as they severely question you about where you've been. On a more formal scale, an example of a sentence would be the president's choice for the cabinet position turned down the appointment, fearing that the confirmation hearing would turn into an inquisition into her past. Our second term is perquisite. It's a noun, and it's a privilege or profit that is provided in addition to one's base salary, something claimed as an exclusive possession or right. Used in a sentence, an example would be a new car, a big house, and yearly trips to Europe were among the perquisites that made the presidency of Windham College such an attractive position. The third term is acquisitive. It's a noun, and it's eager to acquire, greedy. One example of using it in a sentence, we could say, with each year the couple became more madly acquisitive, buying jewelry, a huge yacht, and 2 country estates. Our final term in relation to quiz is requisition, and it's a noun, is a demand or a request, such as for supplies, made with proper authority. So in the English department here at Edison High School, if we need supplies and we have money in our budget for the supplies, we can put in a requisition, which is a request for those supplies. It goes through the administration, and if it's approved, then the administration sends the purchasing agent to go and buy those supplies. So these two terms, meter and quiz, are our 2 root words that we are studying this week.